Hello, fellow EdTech 400 classmates, teachers, or anyone else who's chosen to watch this video. It's me, Jaden, and in this video, I'll be trying to convince all of you that we have, in fact, become too dependent on technology and we'd be better off returning to the good old days before the internet and smartphones took over. I'll examine 4 points. First, the physical and mental health effects of technology. Secondly, how as a society we are losing skills in what we once valued. Thirdly, how technology-dependent classrooms are not actually beneficial. And lastly, how technology has us missing moments in life. Point number 1. The internet and smartphones are affecting our mental and physical health. People are so involved with their devices they are becoming injured. Ohio State University found more than 1,500 pedestrians were estimated to be treated in emergency rooms in 2010 for injuries related to using a cell phone while walking. Why? Studies found 60% of people texting veer off their given path. Does anyone see a problem with this? Yes, 78% of American adults believe that distracted walking is a serious issue. It's becoming so serious, some places have banned texting and walking. We've become addicted, as one professor stated. Smartphone use can form neurological connections similar to connections that are seen in individuals with an opioid addiction. He also found people who utilize their phones were more likely to report feeling anxious, isolated, lonely, and depressed. Aside from becoming addicted, our high usage of technology is affecting our memorization. Scientists are still trying to pinpoint the exact part of our brain affected by taking photos of notes or reading a fact online, but they're guessing our brain isn't actually comprehending and remembering the information simply because we know we can find it easy. Number 2, technology is causing us to lose basic skills. Human interaction is being lost. We'd rather send a text to someone instead of talk to them face to face. A live Pearson survey indicates 74% of respondents in the USA said they would rather send a text message instead of having a conversation in person. It's now road trip time. You're lost in the middle of nowhere. Do you pull out a map? Of course not. As a society, we become reliant on global positioning satellites, aka GPSs, which are found in many domains. GPS systems can fail if one of the satellites gets out of rotations, you pass a vehicle with a GPS jammer, type in the wrong direction, or you lose service. Students are also affected with technology dependency, as 60% of teachers said digital technologies hinder students' abilities to write and communicate face-to-face. And students are relying on the internet for information. We've lost skills such as telling time on a clock and writing shorthand. We've even lost skills such as remembering someone's birthday or memorizing a phone number. Number 3, technology-dependent schools are not actually that beneficial to students. The Program of International Student Assessment, aka PISA, has found schools which only use technology moderately had higher math scores than schools which heavily relied on technology. In fact, the results of the test actually saw a decrease in reading scores from students who attended schools that use technology on a regular basis. Then there are schools who do not use technology at all, the Waldorf schools. These schools include students whose parents work at Google and Apple. Students are engaged in activities in the arts and are involved in hands-on experiences. Upon graduation, these students are not behind those who went to schools with technology in the classroom and are attending colleges such as Berkeley. Also, Princeton University found handwriting notes is better than typing. Typing may be faster, but writing notes forces students to memorize what has been said and initiate collaboration with peers to fill in the gaps in their notes. Number 4, our reliance on technology has us missing life's moments. A poll by Intrepid Travel found 4 in 10 people said they do not truly experience the moments because of technology, which may include their child's first steps. Furthermore, it is now hypothesized some people are traveling to go places that will increase their social media profile likes. Jonathan Hunt poses a question by asking, so the idea is the experience really isn't an experience anymore unless all your friends and acquaintances on Facebook or whatever know that you had that experience. It has also been found that we become inclined to take the perfect photo. Our memory's abilities to recall the experience actually diminishes. Neurons in our brains are not linked if we do not pay attention to the surroundings, and thus our brain does not store information long. Then we go back and look at the photos from a third-person perspective because we do not know what was happening because we can't remember. To recap, people are getting injured because they're always on their phones and having negative effects such as addiction. People are losing basic skills such as communication, navigation, and memorization. Schools dependent on technology are not seeing drastic benefits, and schools such as Waldorf schools are creating hands-on learners. People are missing milestones in their lives such as their child's first steps and become too involved in the photos they miss what is happening. So in conclusion, as a society, we've become too dependent on technology and we'd be better off returning to the good old days before the internet and technology took over. Thank you for watching.